nos honsin grossan Dovakin vahim kogan mundra Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord Earth. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Al final og palgan Fod nos honsin grossan Dovakin vahim kogan mundra Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord Earth. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Al final og palgan Fod nos honsin grossan Dovakin vahim kogan mundra Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord Earth. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's a an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Dovakin, naloksin losvarin, vodain vokul, maveragastal, arfinor palgan, vudnos honsin grossan, dovakin, vahin, kogan mundra. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power of the ancient Lord Art. Believe, believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Dovakin, naloksin losvarin, vodain vokul, maveragastal, arfinor palgan, vudnos honsin grossan, dovakin, vahin, kogan mundra.
And we're back. I've made one big change. I finally gave in on something. I had set my own experience. I didn't write this. I put a custom uncapper setting INI file to lower experience down to 50%, so it takes you twice as long to level. I lowered mine even further down to 35%, actually a long time ago, and forgot that I did that. Between last stream and this, I remembered and brought it back up to 50%. A little too slow. If I was playing by myself, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'd stay at 35, but probably a little too slow for the show, considering it's like 2 or 3 hours every couple days that this character is progressing. 50% is probably too slow as it is, but I don't want it any lower than that. And for this character, we're just going to Sarthal. It's the morning, 7:30 almost. We'll see how Sarthal goes. We've got a couple of these scrolls, which would be nice. I'll probably have to pop these on. I'll probably have to desperately rely on both of those for a couple of intense survival situations. We'll see how bad it is. And then, must not be that hungry. crank it up to well fed. So level 9. We could use better anti-undead restoration spells. We're short on those. All we've got is a low-level turn undead. We're not destruction. We don't use destruction. So we'll have to rely actually a lot on... Well, we'll use the silver bolts. I don't know how much use the Wabbajack will be. That might... Actually, that's probably going to cheese us out. We could probably break the quest if we Wabbajack the last boss. We'll see. I'll have to test it out. I bet it's going to brick things if I Wabbajack the boss. But there's going to be at least one difficult enemy in between the entrance and the boss that the Wabbajack will help on. Where it's like, I don't even care what it turns into. You know, a mud crab would be nice, but feeling like a giant or a mammoth would probably be easier than a Draugr Death Lord. Alright. I saw Lydia there, but I don't want her. How's our carry weight? We're kind of heavy. 163. We have... We have some extra stuff. Oh, we have a lot of extra stuff. Alright, so we'll sell off everything we can after 8 a.m. probably is when the general store in Winterhold opens. Run over to the enchanter real quick.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
I'm sure we don't, sir. Execute. Enchanting maneuver. These I don't want to disenchant. We have a single soul. We have a single petty soul that I'll just use to recharge actually. Actually. Oh, we don't have soul trap yet. Ugh, if I had soul trap, I would totally do like a 2-second soul trap. It would be fine. 18 gold's not going to be enough. There happens to be some additional source of gold before we get in there, and I'll just go ahead and capitalize on that. Sweet. I love all this little stuff. I think you can make actual magic scrolls with these. But this is all from Immersive College of Winterhold. Whoops. I'll actually put those back. This isn't even... These aren't even stolen. They don't respawn, but they are not stolen tags, so I'll go ahead and be scummy. Alright, and being that we have no disenchants or any other crafting to do, again, we are only enchanting for crafting, no smithing or alchemy. I only play single crafting skills, one crafting per character. Number one, it just gets too tedious dealing with more than one crafting skill at a time. More than anything, I don't like that. Secondly, it's also just a lot more powerful. Kind of overpowered. When a character gets high level, I'll go ahead and just break rules like that because it starts to just not matter. You can do whatever you want.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep very funny.
Her store's
I'm
not
sure
open
you.
yet.
So I'll say I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I.
You said something
yeah,
about a bad deal. This
I
leads
shouldn't have
to she'll
believed the
give
story
you
and
the claw.
some line about something
For
about
Ingol
what was
Barrow.
I thinking? I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out?
I can't afford the
Fine.
claw.
I'll-
Alright,
Oh, a bit
shop's
of
open.
this and
I
a
will
bit of
afford the
that.
claw soon. She doesn't have a soul trap weapon. I think I would actually want to buy that. After, of course, we have sold off excess stuff. Yeah, we're not needed. Not needed. We can't sell off the Ring of Sanguine Red Wisdom. It is stolen. Not allowed to sell that. We don't even want these butterfly wings. I'm just gonna put that back into the Skyrim economy to circulate in my imagination. Wow, we had a lot of silver. Now these soul gem fragments, I can do something with them. I can make more soul gems out of them. I have a mod I made. All it is just some really simple crafting recipes. They let you turn like amethysts and diamonds and flawless ones and these soul gem fragments into a new thing called gem dust. You do it at a smelter, and then gem dust lets you craft actual soul gems. I find it to be pretty balanced. I'll show it later. It gives a use for these fragments, for which there is no use. These are interesting. You get a few handfuls of them in different dungeons. There's no reason to pick them up. They're not valuable. And they literally have no in-game use unless you use a creation kit mod from Anniversary Edition.
But you don't, do you?
Lie.
All right then.
Lie. I have plenty of gold,
I
but
do what's
she needed to
necessary.
refresh her
Fine.
dialogue
Here
before she could
you get
recognize
killed
it.
on account of this.
Oh, I would get
suppose
killed if I
it
went
does
to
actually
Evil
turn
Barrel
out to
right
be
now.
worth something. Let me know, will you?
Alright, so the Dragon Claw, we still should... Yeah, we can't drop this. We still need to go to Riverwood to give this back, get the reward, steal it back, install a better Dragon Claw texture mod. I don't know what happened to the one I used to have installed. Yeah, I'm looking for a new one. I don't like the one I was used to, the most popular one. It changes the shape of the Dragon Claws. I just want the same shape without... Look at it. It's so low resolution. Budget. What? This actually upset me, even in 2011. Even in 2011. This is not acceptable. Because the first thing a player is going to do, one of your first dungeons, Bleak Falls Barrow, you're showing off this claw thing, and what do we see? We actually have to go ahead and inspect it. What do we see? Blurry crap. It's okay for there to be lots of things that aren't perfect in Skyrim, Bethesda. It's fine. It's just things that we should see right away. Should probably be cool. Let's double check if we didn't miss.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, we sold everything, but now that I think about it, instead of looking at her things for sale, this is the only thing I would want anyways. That can't afford it. Only thing I would want to buy
Until
is
next time.
something to disenchant with Soul Trap on it. Doesn't seem to be the case. So we'll see if we can afford. We'll see if we can afford a better turn undead spell. Oh, a few of those did. A few of those did have souls in them. I'll hold off on that because I have the impression the sword will run out of charge pretty quickly. So I'll save it for more difficult fights. And so we need to go find Colette. She sells the resto spells. That's not her. Her room, I believe, is here. And her nameplate will show us where she currently is. Rag. Dennis. Drevis. Or Rolda. Othorn, Thurgius. Is she not up here? There we are. Okay. She's probably just in her room. She is not. That would be nice. Attempt to find Colette. We can worry about Silent Moons later. Reactivate you later, and... Where's she at, Skyrim? You want me to go upstairs? So she's probably just in the library, which would have been the first place to look. I wasn't going to be relying on these hacks. Ah, little girl still. She's over there. She's way too small for that chair. That's an orc. That's a orc-sized chair.
Restoration. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? So you
Probably
wish
'cause
to
it's
master
funny.
the arcane arts?
Different somehow. More myself.
Isaac called of Judgment. It's just some cold damage. That's kind of cool. And we're not going to buy this. We wouldn't be able to afford anything except, just that. Conjure Gloomwraith. It drains stamina. Interesting. Alright, of the affordable spells, Viper Bolt is the best. Turn Undead is another, like 600 almost gold. All Undead flee up to 30. Well, Shield of Daybreak. I block better and recover stamina. That doesn't help too much. The health regen I might go for. Sunfire.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna have to grab Sunfire. We'll see how good it is. I get the feeling
All
it's
right, then.
gonna suck. Gonna probably not be worth the magicka. Do I have restoration dual casting? I don't. Where are you at? Yes, I do. Alright, I thought you were dual casting. What did I even think you were? That's dumb. So... we're also close to level 10.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes in my personal effects. Just
Well,
because
we can-
I don't
we can
fit
afford
in
that.
here is no reason. I'd
just-
gladly share my knowledge with you.
Train up. We can afford 2 trainings. Probably only 1 to level up. Level 10? Level 10? We're level 10.
All right, then.
Thank you, Colette.
Magic. It's as rewarding as it is dangerous.
He's already speaking scholarly like. What have I done? Okay. Over to my bed. The long way, obviously. Bed is down here. And we can finally level up. I don't know yet which perk to take, but it'll probably be obvious. Whoop. Whatever helps us with Sarthal, because I'm currently expecting that to be very painful. Ooh. So obviously not stamina. We got one shot by an arrow from a guard. Yeah. But at the same time, we just got. I wanna blast. I wanna blast with Sun Blast. So that is a good choice, and it leads to It leads to this. Hollowed Burial would be taking maybe Warrior's Flame, but definitely Descending Light. I don't know about taking it now. Alteration, there's not going to be anything in Alteration we need yet. Ooh, wait. I can... Wait, can you already afford the second point? At 20, you only need level skill 20 for the second point. Well, that actually makes a lot of things obvious. So, Conjuration or Restoration. I think we'll be going for Restoration because, yeah, we can... Are we just going to spam that Sunblast spell? We're going to have to cast like 20 in a row to kill a single good Draugr, aren't we? It does make it more powerful, so I think that's option number 1. We're not doing enchanting yet, not until we get some soul trapping going. Eventually, I will put a point into each of these. Not this time. Sneak is good. Eventually, I should also go into speech. Maybe I should never go into the combat trees and just rely on the enchantments on my weapons or whatever weapons I manage to find. That makes the most sense. That's probably going to be the most impactful. And we'll see whether we can be a Sunblast mage. I didn't need a patch and stuff. Like, she's not misbehaving, but now that I think about it, a patch might actually be necessary for that. So it's a quest that adds little girl. She's involved in a bunch of quests that are added by a pack of just new intro quests for the college. They teach you. Got Dawnguard started because we're level 10 immediately. Level 10 Dawnguard quest starts. I don't think a patch is necessary for the College of Winterhold quest expansion mod plus Ascuros. No, I think it is just Immersive College of Winterhold I have installed. Road leads out of here straight to Sardathal. The road is not actually hidden. We're just not looking. Not hard to find. We're not going to use that out here. Yeah, I don't have the dual casting on Alteration yet. Ooh, a cave. And a goat. And action going on down. Oh, we have saber cats. Saber cats will be difficult. 2 of them. I have a solution for that. Solution in progress. Oh, already. No. And then... Oh, they killed someone. Maybe they were already softened up a bit, because they did die fast. I'll cook some saber cat meat. We'll eat some kitty meat. Why not? Why not? And while we're at it, just to satisfy curiosity. I'm gonna adjust something in the physical realm here. Just a second. Physics have been adjusted. Those guys will suck. And I don't think poison actually affects them, so we don't probably have a good tool set to deal with ice raids. Ow! 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 Yeah, yeah. Should have chose health. Those things hurt. So there was an additional degen of frost damage after getting meleeed. Am I at full? Am I still at full health? I am. But our failure was being more fair. We should think less fair. And this is kind of practice running for Sarthal. Alright. Practice. We have practiced. I'm in the mindset of constant life-threatening. We can just continue. Check out this cat that was killed by other cats. Had a cool club, but it's worthless. Oh, you're not a cat. The club I thought was a Kaji tail. Well, maybe you would have lived, sir. Maybe you would have. Wait, ooh, ooh. That one's dangerous. That one will be dangerous. Ah! Hey! I totally bashed. I hit the buttons. Alright, saber cats and ice raids. You're still not viable to deal with those. Saber cats, especially just out in the open. I mean, if we pull him again, I'm just gonna run. There he is. Way down that way. I'd much rather deal with this dog. Whew. Cool. That frees up the way to go around the saber cat. Ooh, we got our bolt back. We need to get this dialogue started. Come on.
And here we all are.
Yeah.
Shall we step inside?
Yes, we should. After I come up here and double check that I didn't miss anything, there might be an enemy or two that I'll tag. Ah, that's right. There's a chest and some urns. Ooh, magicka potion. I'll eat an apple. Even the minor magicka potions help. Alright, Tolter.
It's all
Let's go.
all right. Please stay close to me while we're inside.
I intend
It should
to.
be safe,
I'm not
but
so
it's
sure
always
we
better
should
to
be
be
here.
cautious. The college will be here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
In we go. So the encounter zone for Sarthal, off the top of my head, I believe it is 14, maybe 16. We're level 10. So that will result in enemies around level 14. Basically, they can be 14 and under, depending on the difficulty tag of the spawn. The boss is going to have the very hard spawn, which means first it'll be level 14, and then it'll round up. And then, if that's the same result as the hard roll would have been, it ranks up again. So you can have final bosses be over level 20, even with an encounter zone of even level 14. Which I think is fun.
What we might find in here.
It's not like you have to be level 20 to be a level 20 enemy.
I find it hard
Well,
to believe this.
are there any
excavation was
questions before we
approved.
begin?
No more.
I
Let's just
expect he'd appreciate
continue with the beginning.
any. Now let's
Thank you,
see.
sir.
What shall we have the rest of you do?
Find
Bring them,
Arniel, and then I believe we get to keep these enchanted rings. I don't think I have the Fortify Health enchantment yet. So I'll get to disenchant and enjoy that. This is probably the exit. It is the exit. I always get a little lost because I'm always OCDing. Hello. Hey! Alright, it's not going to let me through that. And there we go, and I didn't mean to do that. I've been playing Doom Eternal, and this button, B on my controller, is for dashing in Doom Eternal.
Well, certainly none of this
Just
will
hit all
benefit
the
my
time.
research. What? Ah, I've only looked. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything.
Ah, we never had you selected. That's why. That is the one. Ring 1, ring 2. Ring 3, and finally, Sarthal Amulet. There it is. Now this amulet is... Oh, we don't even have an amulet yet, so that'll be very helpful. This, I believe, is affected by Zim's immersive artifacts because of the Guldur amulet. He went ahead and
to the amulet.
did all the pieces too.
What effect might your spell have?
So this one is all spells cost less, and then the other two are stamina and health percentage effects. Any spell will do it. You're good, Tolfdir. You can go. Keep going. I'm supposed to follow you. I appreciate it. Get you ready. Actually,
What in the world was that? Is everything all right?
yeah, it is. It's great, actually. So you just continue.
Well,
Look at the
this
green
is
goo I
highly
got
unusual
splashed
and
around.
very interesting.
Ancient Nord
Why
and
in the
Balmine
world
Screw. I
is
knew there
this
was something.
sealed off? What is
I think
this place?
WACCF, Weapons, Armor, and Clothing Clutter Fixes Remade, Wakukufur, is what renamed that object. Man, that's gross. An embalming screw? So I think embalming is where you're injecting a bunch of anti-rotting juices into a corpse so that it lasts longer. I believe that's embalming. don't know. I've not worked on
Hold,
mortuary.
mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped.
What about
Judgment
conjuring a
has
claim,
not
claim
been
attribute?
passed, and you have no way of knowing.
It can.
Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you.
That is exciting. Thanks for the warning, sir.
This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
This whole Psijic Order thing was always kind of lame. Like, they just didn't build it. They just didn't build for it
What just
narratively.
happened? I'm afraid
Like,
I
number
don't
one,
see
I don't
anything.
have to be a mage. I just happen to be
Tell me
playing a
more about
mage.
what you
There's nothing except the bridge that ever makes you have to cast a spell. Everybody knows.
The Psijic
It's complained about that 100
the
times.
Psijics have. Perhaps we should. Now, please do be careful.
But
Who knows what
besides
we're going
that,
to find.
like, no, there's no story that's really started. There's nothing I've done that's impressive, or I don't know. What about trading?
I can certainly
Would I
share
want that?
a bit of what I know.
I do. I do want it. Can't use it right now. Alright. It did take too long.
What was that?
Well, that's usable. It's not bad at all. Hey, when they hold still. Ow, man. Ow, man! The frost spells really mess me up. They really do. It's the loss of stamina, so I can't bash. I've got Smilodon installed, so I'm appropriately worse without any stamina. We'll probably one-shot this thing. Wherever he's at. Oh. Hey. Give me our herald.
This is simply fascinating.
I agree, sir. Alright, that is a sufficient saving point. Things are about to get harder, but probably a good time to use the scroll. Burn and flee. Chance. Ooh. No, that I'm gonna save for real bosses, actually. So we'll do the standard strategy. And switch to the silver cross. Silver boots.
Is someone there?
Well, that
Over here.
technically deals damage. All dead. Very ouch. And we're doing good. We can, with Tolkien stuff, nice. Okay, so those
Never
are
seen anything like this in
those were
Nordic
mostly
ruins
pretty
before.
quite
Why
manageable,
just
actually.
look at these corners.
The Tolfdir advantage was
I've
real.
never seen anything like this
I
in
see
Nordic
just Draugr,
ruins
Draugr,
before.
Draugr.
Why
Rest
just
one
look at all
restless.
these coffins? This bears fruit. Be prepared to defend yourself.
Thanks for reminding me, sir.
Take care now.
It's not like I was paying attention to something else and wrongly aware. Alright, sneak and let you despawn. Just for the stealth reason. Get that prepared. Potion of stamina is not what's needed. The crossbow wasn't really that effective. We'll just resort to the Sunfire. Because that actually did... yeah, that's usable. See? That ain't bad. I don't happen to have... I do not have any soul trap. At all. At all. That's a problem we'll have to solve later. We are still experiencing... well, maybe not constantly. But the bug where you see the bodies just kind of flip out whenever we activate a menu. That I probably could have taken advantage of, but I like it. I like it. We have more dead boys. Level 13. They don't stagger. I'm noticing this spell does not cause a stagger. I feel like it should. We're past where we can dual cast things. Luxury. We need healing potion. Is there... well, there is. Bash you, sir, and I'll see if we can force you down. Oh yeah. And just one left. 3 level 13s in a row. That sucks. Got him. But finding them quite manageable. Actually, that sun spell is being very useful. I'm happy with it. For the amount of gold I had to spend on it, while it could certainly be stronger, it's doing work. It is doing work. And I'm confident in going to other medium-low undead dungeons. Adept lock means nothing to me. Means 1 lockpick for me. Most excellent. Go. So, yeah. Another embalming screw. Every time that flashes on my screen, embalming screw. I need to stop and read it. Like, what did I miss? I thought there were more bad guys. Only 1 urn. Scarcity is making most of the urns empty. This is a trap we can exploit. And will exploit. No sneak attack multiplier on this. And, oh! Ooh! That must have been like a level 1 guy to get. Ooh, right. Trap, get up. Alright. that did. Whoa, whoa. We should probably be aware of which direction we're running. And now we can. That was a. I'm happy with that exchange. Quite unhappy with the fact that there is no soul trapping available to us yet. That I must rectify soon. It's all these souls. Yeah, that was very basic. Draugr we killed in a single shot, though. All right, we have more puzzles for the intellectual. All right, Burb. Burb again. Fish. Burb. Burb. Snack. Fish. Snack, snack. Burb, burb. Fish, fish. Burb. Burb. Fish. Excellent. I am smarter than a zombie. Tell Jeff Foxworthy that this one is probably going to be a little extra trouble and probably worth the skill. What we need to do is get. Did I save? I save so fast sometimes, so instinctively. I'm like, I don't need to. Level 21. Yeah. He's tough for me. Whoop! Oh, thank God. He may one-shot me. Let's get our shield out. Bash shield. Why don't you pay more attention to the much spookier looking enemy in front of you? Much brighter. It's not in stealth mode. Now this is a difficult choice. If we wabbajack him, we won't be undead anymore, most likely. And then we can't use the scroll. Worth it, I believe it. He is now a giant mud crab, and Sunfire will no longer work. Viper Bolt will. Cool. Alright. We must be out of the silver bolts. The giant mud crab can't move. He's just stuck. And he changes back. Well, that's cool. Alright, the Wabbajack, that's not even a little overpowered, I would say. IMO. I would just consider that a useful tool. Hey, welcome back, Fabian. Character's kind of coming together. We're doing all right. We're clearing level 13 baddies. Numbers that are red on the enemy levels. That means they're too high for us. We're dealing with them. We're dealing with them efficiently. I think I eventually want to get a Wakizashi for my forever weapon. We don't need. I like to exploit traps and use them against my enemies, but these runes are not fun to do that with. And this here is going to be just another Extremely difficult. Our leveling, Fabian, our leveling percentage was down to 35%. I had forgotten that I did that to myself for no good reason a long time ago. I like it at 50%. I was considering actually bringing it up higher than 50% for the stream. Thought that would be more palatable, but 35% definitely not acceptable. Definitely not. So should be leveling a little faster now, but also at a time that the leveling slows down naturally anyway, so it'll probably not feel any different. And this is the quest, or this is the one where you hit one and the others move as well. But I found that if you just keep doing them, eventually it gets right, and you don't have to think about it. Thinking about it sucks. Snake, fish, oh, bird. All right, snake, fish, bird, fish. So good. Smarter than a trucker.
Hold on, my boy.
12 deer's
hold on.
back.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Now you came from the same direction as me, and there were no other directions to go. I will unravel that later. And then real quick, 12 deer, real quick. You see that pressure plate? I'm just curious. Will you trigger it? Ow. Yeah, you did. Well, we're definitely got... I was trying to see if it would hit you. I guess we don't need to have that much fun.
All you've got.
No! I need to begin a death counter. Obviously. This game is in full screen mode, so I may have to figure out something elaborate to access OBS or a trick like that, but a death counter would probably be appropriate. Harrey, Harrey, that is a more RP fantasy way to spell the modern name of Harry. It's RP.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this
Yeah, this is your
so
first
far
time.
within Sarthol?
First time doing this quest, huh, Tolfdir? Well,
is
I
someone
need
there?
your assistance. I need you down there
Thought I heard something.
with your essentials. Alright, so he's invulnerable until Tolfdir
Nothing
gets on the
seems to
orb.
work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
We need to get him downstairs. There he goes. Now we can... Ah, he drained all my magicka. That's unfair. Oh, the orb did.
There. Now attack.
Now is the perfect time then. So what is this going to be, a ritual? So we wait for you to come back down and not be invisible. That's what we need. He doesn't seem to be cooperating. So, alright, channel. Wait for him to get closer. He is... Is he invulnerable? I think not. Yeah, definitely not. And he's in fear. Oh, this is helpful. This is quite helpful. Oh, this is... We'll just use the trap. Strategy. Strategy. Damn, that scroll was powerful. And he blows up. Cool. Turns into ash. Oh my god. No, that's the fragment that I was talking about. Magic skills 10% and increase 10%. Okay. Read that. Started Forbidden Legend. We did have a death counter, and if I did attempt the other 2 dungeons for Forbidden Legend, or especially the last one, that death counter would go 2 or 3 digits.
This is simply
Alright.
I don't dare leave this unattended.
Very fascinating,
Can
sir.
you
You're
return to
correct.
the
Now
college
there's
and
loot
inform
down here.
Sabo Saran of this
I have yet
discovery?
to.
Please hurry.
Oh, and yeah, this series is Harry,
prepared to
but
defend
I've got
yourself.
another character I'd like to do at some point. Harry is nowhere near far enough. Another illusion robes. Wait a minute. This one I should look into, because this one's actually placed by Marlon Ultimate. And I think what's happening is that Summer Mist messes this up, and Summer Mist was made and knows that these illusion robes are messed up, and yet Marlon Ultimate places an illusion robe here. Instead, different robes spawn with Summer Mist, but this is hand placed, so something that is normally only supposed to show up as random loot that no longer shows up as random loot because it is messed up, has been hand placed in its messed up state. That's a patch I need to update, I believe. And the other illusion robes we found must have just been added in a similar way, or maybe a couple other possibilities. I'll have to crack open the special edition edit. Let's see. And I think that's it for loot, and
This is simply
we're gonna stay
fascinating.
down here for a while,
I can
aren't
certainly
you?
share a bit of what I know.
Maybe I should buy some alteration training while we're at it. I really want to get to 40 for this. Aketo's preparation. Oh my god. Too many perks. Too many perks for the controller to even navigate them.
What could this place be? Be prepared
The
to
old
defend
apocalypse spell of Aketo's recital
This is simply
lets you store
fascinating.
3
So
spells
you wish
to
to
trigger
master the
automatically on
arcane
combat. I
arts.
always found that was a little crazy. I would prefer if they were not free. I don't know why they should be free. I like that they trigger on combat, but I don't know why they should be free. And I think I have Odin instead, as well as Anniversary Edition. And that's where all my spells are coming from. And that we're doing. That we're definitely doing. That's a mod called The Joy of Flight, I think it is.
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
So I'll go ahead and
I
oops,
have
no,
no
I didn't want to ask you
idea,
about that.
but it's
I'll
fascinating.
level up the alteration a
Assuming
bit,
it's true,
because
of
I think
course.
at 25 is when we'll get to use Mark and Recall. Right now we can't cast Mark.
Be prepared to defend yourself.
We can't afford a single Mark. Can we do
I
one
can
more
certainly
training?
share a bit of what I know.
We cannot. 2 more alterations. I'll just have to cast a lot more stone fleshes. This one always looks so cool. Woo! Wait a minute. Alright, that's all good loot. But the circlet. Ice form, of course, would be useful, but this circlet. Can I wear a circlet and a hood together? Sag. Extra Sag. So 30 magicka or 12% cheaper alterations. I think the choice is mandatory. Oh, that's a low. That's a low resolution asset right there. It's funny when you have textures installed and suddenly all the lower resolution stuff just really sticks out. Alright, Sarthal complete. Sarthal a lot easier than expected. We're gonna head out. And now that we're good at illusion, we got a very usable frenzy spell. I think the next quest is those warlocks. Yeah, hitting the books, I believe it is. Do we have illusion dual casting? I think that's maybe the only other perk we would want in advance. Yes, we do. But we can't dual cast frenzy. Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can. But you know what we don't have is a better calm spell. And I know there's going to be at least one enemy I'm going to want a very high level calm spell for. So I'm going to put off more College of Winterhold stuff for now. Because after those human enemies, we then have to go to like dwarven stuff and more high level stuff that we are not at all prepared for. We will be. Not yet. That'll be far enough for the college for now. And oh shit, that cat one shot us earlier and is gonna try to do it again. Nope. All right, for the stream, death number 4. It might only be 3, but I'm gonna say death number 4. And to avoid number 5, we will go more north or east. Whatever direction is the other direction from the death. Alright, and the cat is... I think in stealth we can go this way. I think we're gonna be safe. Oop. Where you at, kitty cat? Where are you at? There it is. Alright. Earlier, we had the luxury of fighting 2 saber cats instead of 1, and we could just frenzy, and they almost killed each other. More combat. What was that? Some kind of spell's happening. We have a Spriggan. We have a non-snowy Spriggan too. In the north. This is a random encounter that I'm not familiar with. Do they have to use iron arrows? Spriggan down. So it's just a regular hunter. Lockpicks. It's sellable. Probably not a very powerful enemy if it died to a Spriggan. Now, I don't know if we were actually at full health. The goat is hostile. Goat, you don't have to be hostile. Come here. There you go. Back to the college. Back up this way. So that goat is already calm. You could learn a thing or two. When we come back, we are gonna smoke that snowy saber cat. Not even gonna be close. After spellcasting is comfortable, we are going to focus on pure thickness and get tanky. Guaranteed. Alright, and just to make sure, our turn in. Talking to the Archmage, right? Very pretty. Very pretty.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off-limit. There are some
Look at your
experiments
horns.
the college frowns on.
I have a mod that puts horns on
if
all the
they're aware of them,
all the wood
of
elves.
course. Shh. All right, let's meet me in my quarters.
Perhaps. I don't know how much I have to sell you, but we'll see. To the Archmage. Where is Enthir's quarters? I think it's in the same as my bedroom, as the player bedroom. And there's actually a lot of cool stuff in this room.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not...
Oh, sir.
Sir? How cool. I am quite content, but Are we clear? Please
talk
don't
to you
tell
about
me that another
Sarthal. I
one
need
of
to
the
turn in this
apprentices
quest.
has been
12th year thinks
Very
there's something
well.
important.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
He talks down to you. There's not an
12th year
option
normally
to
looks after your little
talk like
group,
you
yes?
might have an idea
Since
of what's
he's
going on.
And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Staff of Mage... It won't! I already know the spell, Mage Light, sir. Alright, speak to Mirabelle. Let's see if there's any skill books I'm allowed to just read in front of you here. Not there.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
What about what I steal here? What I steal here could last me a lifetime as well. Hey, you left this on the floor, and it bothers me. It's not really any of the books. We'll go down to the library. If that's right. Actually, the arrow pointed us somewhere else. Mirabelle. The upper walkway. Ow. Alright, that's going to be further down. Yeah.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly.
You got it,
Clear.
sir. Fabian, can you tell if my voice is any better, if the volume balance is good? I think I've balanced everything how I like. I got a new microphone. Not an expensive one. It's only like 60 bucks, but should be a lot better now. I hope. In the Hall of Diligence. Can we safely shortcut? We don't need to, actually. We can just run over there. Da-doy. Cool. Glad to hear. Sound, balance, and everything overall is better. Yeah, if there's anything you think that would be a smart improvement, let me know.
I understand you're the one that found this.
I don't think I'm gonna go for much more
software.
overlay. Probably any other changes I'll make are gonna be mods. There's a new title screen. I want to
Well, you're
play
certainly
with some
making
other
a name
intro
for
music.
yourself.
Actually, some other music mods in general I could squeeze in.
Yes, from what I've
Have an
heard, I
actual quest.
suppose someone else will need to look after the
She's
apprentices
pretty.
for now. Well, perhaps it's time for some... Check with
There's no
Urag.
class.
I'd like to know as much as we can about it.
Alright. Speak with Urag, and Urag will send me to go fight all the bad students. Biscuit is back in the stall. Biscuit does not follow us all the way up this north. Biscuit runs away.
There you are. I've been trying to find you. I just wanted to let you know that Ankano's been asking about you. I'm not sure. Just... well, mind what you tell.
Yeah, is there a problem?
Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That what he's really doing is spying for the Thalmor. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
I'll say whatever I like to him.
Of course.
Canonical
That's
asshole.
your
Also,
choice.
she's the destruction
I
of
just
traitors.
wanted to
so I don't
College's
need her.
laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Talk to Urag. I think there's a quest involving that horse.
There are few.
We don't have any
teach
money.
you some of what I
Yeah.
know, but be careful.
But
Spells
we may
and
have things. We
incantations
have
for those with the talent
multiple
to
things
cast
to
them.
sell. What am I talking about? That for sure. I don't know about several things. I need to visit the
Now, if
enchanter.
you'll excuse me.
Hundreds of years. I know what you want. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have... I said not anymore. Or thorns. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information.
All right. Hitting the books, I remembered correctly, so I'll turn that off for now, because I know there's a couple of cool things going on in that location that I'd like to do at a higher level. And at this point, I'll be deciding to go back to the main quest, or we have a lot of reasons to go back to the Whiterun area and follow up on Thieves Guild. Yeah, we have multiple things to turn in for Thieves Guild and a couple of jobs in Whiterun. A Windhelm job. We'll have to go to... We haven't gone to Windhelm yet. Go all the way up to the Greybeards. I'll probably actually do that kind of soon. All right, but we'll make a pass down to Whiterun.
If you want them, you'll have to
You
talk to
there.
Hawthorne.
I have questions.
Oh,
you were in
yeah.
Sappho.
Yes, sir.
It has come to my attention that something was found.
I just informed
I
the
am well
Archmage
aware.
before you because he is
Tolkien
more
still
important.
in Sathorn, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns. Something was discovered
Why does
in
this matter to
Sathorn
you?
that was significant enough that... That sounds pretty...
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
You there.
I really didn't
you
tell
were in
you. And
Sathorn, yes? It has come
you
to my
too.
attention
You
that
also
something
have
was
the
found there.
amnesia. There's a bug going around in Skyrim. Alright, I know that if I just jump down, I will die. And while that would be kind of funny, I can avoid it. Haha. Okay, I didn't quite avoid it as well as I wanted. We're still alive. And we got some more resto experience. And more things to go sell. not at this man's house. What was your name? How's it spelled? How's it? Cralder? Thonjulf? Oh. I won't judge what's going on in that house between you two, but I also don't want to know. Ancana is going to be a tough boss fight.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
You know what I didn't do was check if Ferelda or anybody else at the college had a soul trap weapon for sale. I need that badly. I don't need this bow or any arrows. I forgot to check the enchanter. Okay, hold on. There might still be other things to sell.
Take a look.
Yes, we have multiple additional things to sell. And a couple things to drop. That was actually very strong. And then we got another... Maybe we can use that for hitting the books and not worry about the enemies. The potions. We can get rid of that. And then, alright, we need to hit the enchanter before we finish selling anything else. There may be cats at Whiterun. I think we have a couple of stolen things to drop off. I'm not.
Winterhold belongs
Never
to Skyrim,
lollygagging.
not the Imperial's ordinary.
I'm a man with purpose
Yes?
and a plan.
Where do you want to go?
That plan is in Whiterun.
Straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
We'll actually stop
Climb
at
and back, and
Riverwood,
we'll be off.
turn in this golden claw,
Just sit back.
and then
This
steal
won't
it
take
back. Oh. Kind of cold, kind of late. 10:20 p.m. I hear a dragon. No! I don't want to deal with the dragon right now.
Come
In the
on
morning.
Let me know if you need anything.
In the morning.
Or take a seat by the fire and
I do happen to be a dragon slaying hero, but, you know, I'm not at my best at this exact moment. I need to warm up. Yeah. And...
We got... Need a room? Talk to Delphine.
Okay, I will do that. Actually, let's
I'm
go for
just
some
a cook.
rumors.
We've got something of a love triangle here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven. We've got something of a love
that's the
triangle
only
here in
rumor.
Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for
Alright,
Camilla's
where
affections.
is Delphine? Hi.
I'm the...
Give me
Sure
the-
thing.
Give me the
It's
room.
yours for a day.
You don't need to show me where it's at. Maybe you could, if you were faster. Okay, so I'm using survival mode with survival mode improved. I know Frostfall, Sunhelm, there's actually a lot of really good survival mods that I don't have any criticism for. I'm just happy with something really basic. Just a few tweaks on top of survival mode. The thing I like the most is the sleep to level up. But I'm going to take a 2-minute break real quick. I've been streaming like an hour and a half almost. And let's go hang out.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and
Be
our
right back.
steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
May the gods
All right,
watch
break
over your
finished.
battles, friend.
Was the bard entertaining? Did you get your money worth?
Sure.
I'll take a request, sir. Yeah, start with Ragnar the Red, please.
Fine, but bloody tale.
And
I can do that one. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
how do we feel?
Oh,
How do we
there
feel about
once was a
Sven
hero
here?
named Ragnar the Red, who came
Should he get the
riding to
girl?
Whiterun from old Rorik's Stead.
I don't know if I care.
And the braggart did sweat.
We didn't sleep yet.
His blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made.
That is what's been missed. I think you only need 7. Actually, you can do with less. I don't know the exact hours. It's supposed to be kind of similar to real life, but it seems to be a lot. I seem to be able to get away with skipping a lot more sleep than in real life. Well, the audio shouldn't be any different. So the game is running at 50% while the menu is open.
And you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
But the game probably has it timed so that the next part starts after a fixed number of seconds that matches the duration. But the game time being slower means that
and so then came flashing and slashing
it's taking
steel
twice
the brave
as
lass
long
Matilda
between
charged in
intervals.
full of zeal.
That's my guess. Yeah, that's what's happening. Look, it's for drama, all right? Dramatic effect. And look, there's a plan. There's a plan that I'm finding again. That's right. We have a claw to turn in, a dragon probably right out here. I need to eat. Oh yeah, there's dragon. Actually, let's hurry up and eat. Don't fight dragons without eating pie first. How bad is this dragon situation? We'll find out. Don't know how prepared I am for that much fire damage. The answer is actually not much at all. Let's deploy what poison? We've only got the one poison. Alright, we'll live. We'll live. Alright, so the strategy, we need to get Viper Bolt on him, dual cast as quick as possible. And just keep that going. The Flame Atronach is immune to his fire breath. That is important. The citizens, though, are not. Ah. So you dodged that one. It will not happen again. Gotcha. See, without the slowdown from the crossbow, which is annoying if you're used to taking advantage of bows, but if you hate bows, then you're not used to it, and it's not upsetting. We need to get Viper Bolt started back up. We will cast. Come back, sir. Not even close. Getting closer. Dual cast. Gotcha. Alright, now for this, I'll go ahead and make sure I get the archery perk. I probably won't get the one-handed perk for much longer, but this is certainly taking time. Yeah, I think we still need to refresh that. And he's not breathing fire on anything. What's he doing? I might be out of his targeting capabilities, which I'm not trying to do on purpose. You know, Skyrim is a lot more prepared for dragons than they think they are, because if you'll notice, this village is entirely fireproof. How long does my Viper Bolt last? It seems to be falling off pretty fast. For only 20 seconds! Okay. I thought it was a lot longer. Well, he's at half, and it's taken a few minutes. Save, get the Viper Bolt started again. Only 20 seconds, I'll have to remember this time. I thought it was a minute before. I don't need that stone flesh. I just kind of want the practice. Viper Bolt time. Gotcha, sir. Mind Burdain. That's all of the dragons, if you'll notice, have dragon language names. It's from that's from Zim's Dragon mod. Reapply. I might be his only target left, and then I keep. He's not really breathing fire on anybody. So, hey, will you go after Sven? This dragon might be broken. I don't mind. The music is still epic. Oh, this dragon's lost the will to murder. Okay. Well. Let's get our Viper Bolt back on. He's not even taking passes at us. Wow. Where'd he go? Improperly equipped. Well, I can finish him off probably momentarily. Ooh. And be level 11. Getcha! Did not land. Reapply Viper Bolt. Yeah, Dragon is just not attacking anymore. I hope he dies midair. I also have Dragon Combat Overhaul installed, which allows midair Dragon death. Yeah, we'll see if it happens to another dragon. This is just target practice. That's all this is. Finally. Alright, we need to get the Flame Atronach back in action. Even the citizens don't care anymore. They're like, eh. He's threatening, but he's fine if you just leave him be. You know? The dragon. You ignore him, he'll ignore you. Kind of situation. I'm the one interested in loot and a sword.
Such a shame.
Wow. I wasted my magic. Did we get him? Yes, we did. He dead. But we didn't get the mid-air death.
It's really dead
I
yet?
think so. Get some of our bolts back. I don't think we can sell those. Definitely take all the ingredients. Minderbane.
Can't be.
Dragon with a lot of self-doubt.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief
Yeah.
chasing.
Shut up, Camilla.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Let's hear it.
An ornament.
Yeah, this
you
golden
found.
claw.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
I sure
put this
did.
back where it belongs.
Now reward
I'll
me.
never forget this. You've done a
Reward me
great thing
soon.
for me and my sister. Riverwood Trader
you,
is
sir.
everything you need in a general store.
I will be careful with this. Alright. Business concluded, sir. Also, you want any
Thank
Knoll
you
business?
Take a look.
Do you have a weapon with soul trap? No, you don't. Those robes are so... I don't think I've seen a dragon do that before, but maybe it's the location. Little random. Oh, he has a travel pack. Well, I'll tell you what. I was worried. So, travel pack. This comes from a mod called Journeyman. Simon Magus. Simon's new mod. It makes it so that you can only fast travel if you use a travel pack. It's consumable. You can craft them or you can buy them. With my other mod setup, 114 gold is actually a big pain in the ass to afford right now, at least more than once, and just for the purposes of traveling. It's not twice as expensive as a carriage ride, though. So I should hold on to one of those, actually. This might fit in perfectly. Let's get rid of all this stuff. I have a couple of meats to cook. I'm not going to hold on to more than one stamina potion. The frenzy, I don't need frenzy on a poison. Or silence. I hate it, but I usually sell any poisons that aren't just straight damage.
Till next time.
Oh, the dog survived.
My father died. Things won't be the same without him.
Just now? From the dragon? Which is already gone. Perfect. Alright, Claw off the list. We have... Can we level up? I don't think we have level up available. We do have a bed. Can we cheese an alteration level? All right. Our progress on alteration is that close to the halfway mark. I see the little bumps. I'm curious if casting Stoneflesh out of combat. Well, if it does go to the alteration XP, I think you have to enter combat. So casting it more than once doesn't help before combat. But then when you do enter combat, if the duration is still going, then you get experience. Which is probably for the best. I shouldn't be playing like that. Doesn't feel good. I say after everything else. So, in Skyrim, of course, we'll have the actual Thieves Guild quest to do, and then some miscellaneous Thieves Guilds, and oh, we can go up to Silent Moons. We'll do that. We'll do that. And dare I say, obtain a horse on the way. Cool cow, bro. Very pretty. Very pretty at all this. But I don't like looking at it enough to do so slowly. Time is almost 9 a.m., so everything should be open. Are the cats there? The cats are there. Yes, Biscuit is there. Alright. Everything is in place. Drop off some Do I have any stolen things? They'll have skooma. We do need to re-up.
Do you seek? Take a look.
My stuff. Oh, you have an ambers. 2 ambers. I'm gonna keep. That we can get rid of. And that was the only one which we couldn't disenchant anyway. Or which one too? Oh yeah. Drugs, sir.
Take a look.
Thank you. So
I hope that you will come to do business.
You know, I had to think about the travel pack, which has a pragmatic purpose.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
At 114 gold.
Of course you don't.
Does anybody? He's looking that direction. He can kind of see this way. We're fine. We're fine. We are masters of stealth. Technically apprentices of stealth, but we keep getting away with it. How? How is it that we keep getting away with it? History, we'll just have to speculate. Biscuit is back. Biscuit is also what the wolf names the horse. Different reasons. Wolf, you probably want to do something else before I get off. It's up to you. There's an iron sword. All right, this is where I found the elven sword I'm still using. It was right here, and I dropped that iron sword because it sucks. I don't know if we will still have to deal with the wolf here in a moment, but actually, I think these bandits should still be dead. I've got pretty slow respawns. The respawn timer, I've got it pretty slow. So, yeah, everything outside is dead. I just didn't go inside. I wanted a better frenzy spell. I think I got everything up here. Yeah, for sure. All right. Down. Inside. Still need a better calm spell. And I haven't decided yet whether I'll go for the flying carpet or the floating disc. Probably the flying carpet. And we do have a level. Someone is there. There you are, sir. Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh, he's only level 5? We can probably get around him. I want to go inside and frenzy...
You can't hide from me.
The other dude. But you're just gonna make it easy, aren't you? I appreciate that.
What was that? What was that?
Got you.
Can't hide from me.
Got you. Now fight.
Someone there.
There he goes. Whoop. About. And they'll probably, at least one of them will die here.
Die already, so I can take your stuff.
I don't want to cooperate. Flame Matchback already finished up one of these things.
That's all you got?
Gotcha, sir. We'll heal up if we sleep. Get that juicy resto XP while we're at it. Alright. Not a cheat. Not a bandit cheat. And there's someone else inside. We'll go ahead and take that save then. Have noticeable progress to keep. Hello, sir. A better poison spell. A better poison spell is what we really need.
Huh?
There we go. Whoops.
Stand still.
There. Yeah, sir, I would appreciate if you would give me time to remember my quick menu. Very appreciated. Steel arrows. If only they were steel bolts. No potatoes needed. That'll be not quite far enough, I bet. Ooh. I don't have it installed anymore, but I used to keep a mod that puts Stalrim in Skyrim's Nordic dungeons. Not worth picking up. and it would put deposit of Stalrim and tomb right here in Bleak Falls Barrel. I thought it was cool, but ended up being a little too much Stalrim for me. That's it. Oh, there's going to be one more chest out that way. I'll go ahead and take my nap, level up. Level 11. Maybe I will take the archery point. We still need health. We are still getting one shot really bad. Alteration is... I forgot to use any alteration. Man, I gotta find something I actually want to use mid-combat a lot for alteration. If I go for dual casting, can I even dual cast Stone Flash yet? I don't know. Let's see. We still want Descending Light, which is smart because I precast spells, and that would then restore me quickly as soon as combat actually starts. Actually quite a useful perk. Second base point of Conjuration, second base point of Illusion. That's going to be my first choice for now. Might just be that versus... We're not going for sneak attack. Archery, one-handed, or block. Now, block's an interesting choice. I might need to double check if I don't have something making this redundant, because I'm still getting timed blocks. I believe that's, yeah, I've got Smilodon installed, which is an Enai mod. This perk is from either Ordinator or Vokri. I don't remember. They're both Enai mods. I have Vokriinator installed, which is the combination of both. So I'm already getting timed blocks. Is this going to... This is probably just... Okay, assume a defensive position for 1 second after raising. So this is just something probably that stacks on top of a mechanic that just has the same name. I'll double check that, but... maybe block is right. Not now. I'd rather go for the second illusion perk. But archery will help with dragons. And we're going to get Soul Trap and put Soul Trap on the crossbow. And I do want to get the zoom. I do want to get the zoom perk. So it'll probably be one-handed that we neglect. Damn. Maybe I'll go for Wing Strike. I can already afford Clean Kill, which is not at all how I want to, because I don't really initiate like a sneak archer. We'll just go for Steady Hand, and then I don't know if there's really anything else. I really don't want to go into combat trees. I want to be all about restoration and illusion, and alteration, and enchanting. And not skipping loot. Oh my god. I went the wrong way. And now at 11 a.m. we can go ahead and return to Whiterun, get started on the big quest, and by the time we're done with that, should be... So NPCs are still going to be awake. I'm thinking about when I do the other thievery quests. It's a little harder to do in the middle of the day. I'll probably manage. But I don't want to spend... It's empty! The chest is empty! Well. Biscuit's gone. Let's see. Let's see. I wrote her all the way up here. Maybe she's... Maybe... I didn't... Well, I did not write her inside. She gone. She has left us. Whoa! I don't think I've ever actually checked out this spot. I just want to eat one tomato. Delicious. And... Oh my god, these are... Those are good potions. Vigorous healing? So 20 for 10 seconds, and we're at 135. That's funny. That should be one of the dungeons that, you know, every single inch of. And I found part that I'd never seen before. That is Skyrim. Okay, I did not grab the second illusion perk. We have combat. Oh, so if I dual cast Frenzy, can I affect either of these? Mammoth is too powerful. Level 38. What about the giant? We're running out of stamina. No. Would you give me enough time to... Oh, nope. See, I know exactly what's going to happen if I... There we go. Alright. Holy crap, that's all of my magicka. There we go. Alright. Too powerful for friends. That sucks. Well, he's also too powerful for calm by a much longer shot, so we'll just run for our lives. He took a little damage. He must have stubbed his toe. Back to safety we are. We can go and disenchant. Forgot to do that. Forgot to do that multiple times. We will not forget again. I also heard that they were reforming the Dark God. The Dark God.
Ah, Ismail, you did it. You killed the dragon.
Correct, sir. And then God had to disable 3 dragons in a row here. We haven't prayed. We have a pact with Clavicus Vile to check out. Accept the pack. Loot 3 chests within 1 hour. I was gonna do that anyway. Alright. Clavicus is giving us a freebie. You could probably do that 1, 2, 3 houses. Or the Hall of the Dead. Loot 3 chests. That'll be easy. Disenchanting table. Oh yes, the bandit quest.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Fortify alteration. Fortify. Sweet. I want to disenchant that. We have 2 commons. Alright, we need Soul Trap. We need Soul Trap. You.
It seems this damnable.
Have
So,
something
you
with
wish to
soul
master
trap.
the arcane
Please.
arts.
Not a single weapon.
Spells and
What about a s-
incantations
what about the
for
spell,
those with
soul
the talent
trap?
to cast them.
Spell tome soul. S-O. S-O. Yes. Yeah. I want to see if there's something else I can afford, but I'm sick of not having spell trap. Let's see if there is. What could we have afforded? Just a bunch of destruction. Yeah. Nothing that matters. Haste biscuit. Slowfall. I want to get Slowfall. I want to. But I need more important things. We can get rid of that.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Excellent. Alright. And now that I think about it, there's more alteration plans we should be thinking of. No, it's not alteration, it's enchanting. There's an enchanting perk that is quite a ways away, but Spellscribe I intend to take advantage of. You can store a dual cast spell, and with a cooldown, it auto casts on power attacks and power bashes. Cool stuff. Alright, so we could do like Dawnbreaker Sword with a powerful sun spell and just absolutely delete undead enemies, for example. I need just a little more alteration. Just a little more, and then I think I can finally cast work.
I serve Jarl Balgruff. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Sweet.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's
That'll be
Reach.
enough for now, and speak to Malice, who I think was in the inn. Isolda's house? Isolda's house is probably empty. Let's do the burglary. Yeah, let's do the little jobs real quick. Uthgerd's house. See, the houses are gonna be empty, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Middle of the day? Perfect crime. Because nobody expects it.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Please give us back acrobatics in Elder Scrolls 6. Todd. Please. Malice is in there. And we need Isolda's and Uthgerd's house.
That you are Dragonborn. But such a thing. Sure.
Nobody can see us. Wow, nobody can see us. But the game is unpaused during the lockpicking menu, which is just my favorite mechanic to get out of mods. It is my favorite thing about Elder Scrolls Online. Alright, we have a stolen ring, right? Not that one. There we go. What do I do with this? Oh, that one was a target that I'm using for a turnip. Alright. Hey, Isolda, you've got a... I was looking for valuable stuff in your house. I wonder if that counts as loading a chest for Clavicus File. And also, there's a hole to oblivion in your house, in your floor, Isolda. That was all. And literally nothing else. Very disappointing. Alright, Uthgerd's house. That's our fortune teller lady, drunken huntsman, someone else's house. Carlotta and Uthgerd. Alright. Oh, that is a guard. That is Amrin. Oh, this is, yeah, one of the clan houses. You know what? Someone's gonna be home. Someone's gonna be home. But let's see if we can't rob a little bit. Just a little bit of robbery. Just a little bit. I thought I maybe heard some footsteps, but nobody in line of sight. Currently, some decent loot already. Very nice. Actually, a lot of loot already. They'll never know I was here. Didn't want to do that. There we go. I think someone is in here. Probably behind one of the doors. Most of the silver has been obtained. None of your books are good. Aha. Alright, that might only be my own footsteps that I'm hearing. Alright. The child we can avoid. Probably just fine. Keep the door closed, depending on whether he walks around. And nobody else is home. Interesting theory, Fabian. Fabian says that Isolde uses the screams from the holes to oblivion in her floorboards as a white noisemaker. That, you know, that could work. I'd have to play with the volume first. You know, what do you do? What do you do when it gets loud? He's still hunting that tree. Sounds like a door was opened. And there's good stuff in here. There is quest-related stuff here. For a quest that would actually be really fun. Considering the character. Considering how frenzy works. Bread. Okay. We'll steal a treat and eat the evidence. You know, it would be extremely immersive is immersive diabetes from eating too many treats. Alright, so the kids' door is still closed. I don't see any more. That's someone. That is someone who detects us.
You're
He's
not
kicking us
supposed to
out.
be
I'm sorry, sir. Don't worry about me. Don't even suspect that you were late. You caught me just in time. Okay, we actually needed to steal from Uthgerd. And we can do just that. Now is Uthgerd home? I don't think so. I don't think she lives with anyone else. We have... Well, scarcity does something very helpful for the health of your game, and that is significantly reduced loot. However, it results in empty chests, and we are currently assigned by Clavicus Vile to loot chests, and we ran into several that are just empty. Man, she's poor. We're taking her only valuable stuff. Is there more? Okay, just a single. And another empty chest. That's why we're resorting to stealing clothes. Who puts crappy-ass daggers up on display, man? Everybody look at these iron daggers that I crafted. I'll put those iron daggers right in the fridge for you, Uthgerd. Okay, we had... now 4 miniature quests to turn in. I'm gonna check here. I don't think our boy here sells crossbow bolts, but...
Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting
Elrendir.
supply? What are you hunting? Never mind.
He
I don't want
does.
to know.
Interesting. He's even got some heavy armor. What do you got here? You've got all the crossbows. Or the normal crossbows. Okay. I could have bought a crossbow from this guy before going to Solitude. You know, Fabian, now that you mention it, the lack of toilets, you could just shit into oblivion if you have one of those in your floorboards. Alright, all bolts, steel, silver. Orcish bolts are expensive. 14 gold, 14 gold. But they're way better. Do I need? Yeah, I'm running low. I'm gonna stick to the cheap ones. Yeah, see, I can buy 58 for almost the same amount of gold. I only need to buy 100 gold worth.
Thank you very much for your business.
You're welcome, sir. Now, if you could buy stolen things, you would get a lot more business. The inn, yes. We don't have a level up. We spent our perks, right? Yeah, we're all good. We're all good.
Bits and baubles for sale.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
It's all very warm.
If it's work you're looking for?
Ow!
Hold
What happened to your face? Lady. Yeah.
If you need more food
Here,
or drink?
I'll push you against...
Huh?
Let me look at your face. Wow. Turn around. Alright, I swore off violence for that
Can't
exact
a man
moment.
drink in peace?
And only that.
Sadia, wake up there. Yes.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a Haunting Brew's owner.
You can keep it shorter.
The meadery has quite a. He's going to give you the poison, Maven. Now get going before Saviorn grows
Alright,
a brain and hires
and-
someone else to do the dirty
You want a
work.
drink?
Sure. Actually, let's see what you got.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Well, you offered a drink, but your cheapest drink is 23 gold. You know what?
Now please,
Remember,
no more questions.
I'm an
Saviorn will be
alcoholic.
needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
And you know what? Canonically, I want the skooma. So we're just gonna deploy some addict coping behavior. And rely on some alcohol. There is a perk from the perk mod Spurg, which is not the one I use, that in the pickpocketing tree, I believe, adds something that gives you a buff when you drink alcohol. Maybe it's in lockpicking? No. That's too bad. Which I always really liked. There's a few ideas in Spurg that I really, really like.
Security
I
in Whiterun
much
is
prefer
terrible. Shameful
the
is
Enei or Simon trees, but there's a few from Spurg I always wanted to use. So we're... Oh, that's Ulfgerd. Hey!
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom?
Yeah, I just stole from you.
Really know a woman until you have a strong drink.
We're ready to go to Honningbrew. We stole from you as well, Isolde, but I kind of feel bad. Not gonna lie. Don't feel great about it. It was both, Fabian. It was both. She better remember her lesson. You may have
Take a look.
a whole bunch of silver. Wonderful. Yeah, I like having this. So I could spend this to actually bypass and fast travel. Is the idea. I haven't tested it yet. And alright, nothing else stolen. Except, how did that not make it to the list? I knew there was other stuff stolen. Maybe I will wear the fine clothes later. Alright, I don't need the health regen potions because I have my own Healy spells. I don't need the miners anymore. That's a lot of good potions. And I'm not using these very often. So I'll just keep a couple. I keep expecting to use. I'm gonna keep the minor magicas. Guarantee that will. I'm gonna use. We'll still sell those. I might actually need to use that the next time I'm about to be killed and I can't bash or anything because I'm out of stamina because of frost spells. We don't need a horse just to go down the street. How is our gold now? It's 1789. And it'll be better after this. So we can actually afford something substantial. Maybe training. Probably just going to be more spells. Excuse me, I had to cough. There's
They say the college has been
an
snooping
order
around
of
so far.
additional crossbow bolts that I placed in Solitude. So I'll have to go back up there.
What are you gawking at? Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be
we're
holding
gonna-
a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve. If he
Every
sees the
time I do
meadery
this
in
quest,
state,
that's
I'll be
right, I
ruined.
come out with like
Oh,
300
really?
honey brew
And I don't
meats
suppose...
that
I
are all
hope you're
worth
not
like 40
expecting
gold
to
each.
get paid until the job's done.
You better.
Okay,
you better.
okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's... My only demand is that these vermin... I bought some pork. If you plant this in the vermin's... Don't come back until every
Thank
one of
you,
those
sir.
things are dead.
You mentioned someone
Malice is
named
the
Malice.
best deal I've
Can you
ever
talk
made.
about him?
Lent him a bit of gold some
Ew.
time ago. I knew he'd never be able to pay back.
Ew! You're just leaving them laying around? And how'd they get in the front here? Yeah. It is bad. Alright, and I really appreciate you not supervising strangers in your business at all. Alright, actually, yeah, we got room. We got room for... I don't know if we'll run out of room, but we've got a room for a lot of booze. You know what we could also do is just go somewhere and start a party. Oops. Only one more in that pile. See, it's fun to go click, click, and then it takes a second for the first one to open. And then, that one didn't open. Oh, because the animation messed up. There we go. Got it working. All right. 20 gold each. 20 gold each. This is actually such a substantial amount of theft in this context that it's funny that no NPC acknowledges that you just stole like a month's worth of inventory or more. Most of the way. Third one, last one, actual last one. Hey. And then these. Oh my god. I'm actually getting tired of stealing. You're so bad at your job, sir. Your job of being just not being robbed. Finally got it. Just a few more and we can move over. Few additionals. And he's not back in here with us. We might not end up scoring a chest for Clavicus, though. Oh, alchemy. Yeah. Gross. I think the mead is worth more per pound. The silver, it's at 40, and the silver is like 25 for the most part. Oh, black bread. You didn't need a silver bowl for your secret mead bottle. I mean, that's just... that's dressing it up, man. That's not how to have an addiction. 25 pixel. I think the lockpick supply is just fine. I just didn't expect it. Gold. Almost ready to do the actual mission. Almost. Other way. Might not be far enough. It's perfect. For 7 gold. Really locked away 7 gold. But didn't lock the coin purse. Containing more than 7 gold. very wise. Okay, and that gave us a save. I'll go ahead and add a hard save. I don't know why I don't feel awesome about ever relying on auto saves. And we have Skeever to battle. Skeever that are actually kind of thick. That hurt. That are gonna kill us. See, that is serious character progress. Because, yeah, if you've watched any of the stream before now, you'll know how that usually goes. Death counter up one more. Are these still theft tags? Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? It doesn't activate if you wait too long. When you try to do the double barrel. That's the other part of it. That's right. Okay, we only have 253 meads. And still have room for another 77 pounds, which they're half each, so 154 additional honey brew meats. We have room for that, plus maybe some. Doing some serious accounting. And what we should really be doing is letting these skeevers fight themselves for me. Which is not always happening. No, but it's happening pretty well. Ooh, stone flesh. Let's get our alteration. Alteration 25. Incoming soon. You think... Am I gonna have to re-summon you? Skyrim being Skyrim. Actually, I think it is programmed to back out of the way if you sprint. Thanks for watching, Fabian. I'm probably only going for the rest of this dungeon. We're still in stealth. We can get a save. Get rid of that spider. Whoops. How many... We probably hit several of them. And they're all counting illusion experience. That's nice. Let's add another target before us. And just like that, only one spider left. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what? Is this a targeted? If target. Alright, so projectile, soul trap. Oh god, finally. Finally, another soul gem. It's been so long. We've been operating on so few soul gems. It's gonna be a trap. There. Y'all had to whip out the bear traps just for these rats. Alright, I'm not just gonna save because of that trap. I'm gonna save because it's a good time decision. And then jump over the trap. And see if the flame Atronac is probably not even gonna make it through into the tunnel. And I'm not gonna lie, this is unless I play it on a high level character, I usually have a harder time in this dungeon. Frenzy is extremely useful. Extremely useful. And there we go. Alright, we've got him. Now he should be... Oh! Ice Storm! Oh, that's gonna mess us up. Ice Storm is gonna mess us up hard. Do we have anything really good for him? I'll make sure to pop that. Let's let the skeevers distract him as much as possible. Oh my god, he's out of magicka. Let's... try to finish him off. Get the healing going. His magicka is not... It is not... It is regenerating. And he is... Alright, he can't do anything with melee. Let's reposition and get our Atronac. God, get out of this tunnel! There we go, there we go, there we go. Finally. Flawless. Flawless victory. Read his journal. He's a crazy man. I always wanted more lore for this guy, him and his destiny to be realized, of taking over Whiterun with an army of skeevers. That would be awesome. And that should work with Stoneflesh. We'll just disenchant that. And the skeevers are dead too. So good. Ooh, magic potion. Poison completed. Did we get a skillet? Yes, we did. We're level 12. The chest has been looted. And besides these traps, I think that's it. Yep, we didn't die. Death counter is staying still. Cool. We are about to run out of inventory room, aren't we? 260. Wait, what? Out of 325. Okay. We actually have plenty of room left. We can carry far more alcohol. It's actually a bit unreasonable, but who cares? A little more. Give me a little more. Call that the barrel maneuver. Loading 2 in a row super fast. And then we've got one last thing to click the button. Would be another chest to loot. I lament. Shears. That would be fun to have a purpose for shears. There we go. And I'm going to want to drop that key. I don't like having extra keys.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim,
I guess you work
you're
here.
in the right place.
All right, and then this is going to have a dialogue section that will...
I can't wait to see Saviorn squirm.
Tell me more about your...
I can't wait to see Saviorn squirm.
Saviorn, do you have an opinion?
Something we discussed unclear.
I can't wait to see Saviorn squirm.
Are you going to squirm?
Well, it's about time. I had to...
Yeah,
You'll
make
just
sure to
have
pay
to
me.
wait until
Fine.
after the
All right,
captain's
so
finished.
we've got...
I
Saviorn
suppose you can wait
squirm.
around if you must.
I can't wait to see him do what? All right, yeah. Definitely a skooma time. It's teleporting us back. Whoa. Hey, what is this?
Hi.
Who are you?
Straight to business?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens I have the perfect mission.
I have a mission? Give me a quest.
So, nah,
What?
I don't think. Now, let's pledge never to speak of this again.
You son of a bitch. Alright, I don't have much time. Amazing. A firewood and a basket. Amazing. What does the switch do? Huh! Is there anywhere else to go? Dude. Oh, yes. Okay. We got
Hi.
Woody, another NPC.
Don't you know? You are welcome. Farewell.
Another switch. It does nothing. The switches do nothing. And I don't have enough time to know that for sure. Hey.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know.
Alright, the plan was I was gonna get up and go get a drink IRL while the skooma played and the dialogue played.
No, please. I
This is
don't
almost as
understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
You should probably look at...
It will be my pleasure.
And
You're creepy.
You're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. You'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
What do you think?
I said, move.
Yeah.
Farewell, Saviorn.
Alright, and then I've got one more idea. I can't pickpocket him. Aw, I wanted to on the way out.
I don't think that. You're welcome to.
Take a
Here,
look.
this
Got
should
a key. Go into his dresser. There was a lunatic down there.
Besides,
who's
you've
awesome.
done Maven a favor getting rid of him and saved me from
Maven
wasting
should give me a
coin
bonus.
hiring someone
Now that
else
you
to
mention
do it
that.
later.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven.
Go to the dresser. Loot the thing with another clue to the next mission. Promissory note. Little gold. I don't think there's anything else to possibly concern ourselves with. Now, I don't think he can fence yet.
I can't believe that worked.
Not yet. Alright, so return, 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 return. We could... Yeah, so on the return to Riften, actually, we'll... Hey! There. We'll finish the heist job. Not gonna go to Markarth or Windhelm. We'll wait till we get 2 or 3. Whichever one goes to 3 first. Whichever one we get 3 of first. Is it time? Is it time? Before that, it is most certainly time to sell all my crap. Because I have an unbelievable amount of alcohol. Literally an unbelievable amount of alcohol. Don't have a need to steal. Oh, the Khajiit are gone. Okay. That's fine. We don't need them this time. In fact, yeah, there's nothing else to do here in Whiterun, so to Riften. To return a bunch of stuff, and then I think we will have to go ahead onto 7,000 steps. I still want to go up into the main quest far enough to get a couple more shouts that become ethereal. That'll probably be it.
Where do you want to go?
We'll do that next after the return to Riften.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climbing back and we'll be off.
We gotta level up.
You ever met one of them cats?
So after one more illegal activity in Riften, and then some quest turn-ins, I'll go ahead and call it for the stream for that. It's cold. Ooh. Clavicus has decided we passed. Which, honestly, I kind of forgot about. Maybe it was more than just the things I thought were chests that counted. We did do a lot of looting, so maybe other containers counted as well.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged flag.
Oh,
This butcher is more like it from
So, I've got a Riften crash that I didn't figure out again. That's why I'm taking the normal way into the Thieves Guild. I thought I had already fixed the Riften crashing. I think all I had to do was update one of the generic bug fixing mods from the Nexus. There's several of them that you need installed. But they started showing up again. And it's impacting my Thieves Guild hall entrances. We'll manage. We'll get by. Oh, we didn't do our stealing. We have one more stealing. Retrieve it from Elgrim's elixirs. Derpy derp. Do that. Do that before all the turn-ins. Turn everything in all at once. To be as impressive as impressive. Obviously, it is. Obviously, my brain is running out of energy. To be as impressive as possible. Alright, it's about, yeah, 11:15. Elgrim's is going to be just up this way. They may be awake and just standing around inside while the store is technically closed, so I don't know how easy this will be. Got a nice person walking by. Ignore me. I am an upstanding citizen just like you. Just like you. I wouldn't be up to anything that anybody needs to watch me for. Yep. Wrong direction. So about halfway between these. A little more. A little more the other way. I think my last two expert locks I completed without breaking a single pick. This adept 2 in a row. All right. If nobody's here, they may be behind that wall. I will go ahead and steal everything else just real quick. Just real quick. Literally everything else, just real quick. Even the gourd, the bucket, and the broom. And the oddly ghostly potions. Not your boat. Stuff. Frost salts. Most of the stuff is not valuable enough, but I've chosen to not think about it while I'm in a rush. Aha. Alright. Now, I am expecting someone to be right around the corner, standing there, or sitting at a table right here, able to see me. So I'm going to try and just hop right into the shadow right over there. I am the shadow! You're asleep. It's nice to know. Nice to know that. Most of her stuff and. I don't think I've ever gone through her quest to where you actually use her chest there. She gives you recurring alchemy ingredients, I think, as a reward every few days or something. Lady, I'm in the corner. There's no way you see me. There's no.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? I'm not going to warn you again.
5 gold.
Get out or I'll
What? That took about 10 seconds.
Really thought you could get away. You have committed crime. That can be arranged.
No. Alright, we have ourselves stuck. And swimming away. And we have, you know what, the Thieves Guild entrance we'll have to get to. We didn't actually successfully get the item from Elgrim's, did we? No, we did not. I think we can go back, though. I think we lost the guard. Going into the water actually worked. I always expect going into the water to knock me out of stealth. But, I don't know, something, Skyrim makes it easy. Alright, is the guard still where he'll see me go back in? And then, are the NPCs still awake? You see, everybody knows that criminals always return to the place of the crime, right? So they would think this guy is smart. We can just assume he won't do all of the classic things that dumb criminals do, right? Like hiding right under their noses. Some reverse psychology power. Alright. I anticipate they did not notice everything else that was stolen and just decided to go back to bed. I'm correct. And they will allow me to sneak. Will you allow me to sneak? So the lady obviously has good detection. She probably woke up the guy. I'm gonna pickpocket. I'm gonna attempt to dream thief, actually. Probably get caught again. Just not with the lady. That was like the reason That tankard being in the way was like the reason I was moving around and got caught so much in the first place. I don't need to be that careful. It's just a dent. There we are. Okay. I bet it's a little further. Yes. There we go. Theft complete. Going to position myself on top of this barrel in order to immediately eject if needed. So I have the feeling I will fail and need to run away. Can I dream thief you? Yes. Can I pickpocket you? Yeah, but you don't have anything. So I'll just take that. I will always take a lockpick. Alright, so we do actually have a bounty. Well, halving our bounty. 80 for assault. I remember that. But
Hey, watch it.
only 5 gold is enough to get away with still being normal. Alright. We are ready to turn in 4, 5, 6 things in a row. Replace the small quests. Start the next Thieves Guild quest. And then turn our attention to the main quest. Progress that a little further at the start of next stream. What are they all about?
If you're looking for extra work, talk to Vex or Delvin. They'll fix you up.
Actually, before that, bedtime, obviously. Oh, and we have things to store. That's right. Right, not the broom. We have dragon claws. Actually, the coral dragon claw. I'm not gonna go there. I know where that goes, and I will die horribly 1,000 times in a row if I try that. Let's sort by weight. Okay, nothing in there I actually need to store. No food. What was it I needed to store? I've got another bug in a jar. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. That I needed to store. I knew there was one other thing to store. Must not be. Well, I'll try to remember it. Just get our 7 hours. We gotta level up. We're still getting one shot. We should have more health and stamina. That's principle. Alright, let's eat and then think about our perk. You can have a little alcohol and some steak. That's pretty good. We need to train pickpocket. That's what we need to do. Now might actually be the time to start putting at least the base point into speech. And probably, yeah, I like getting the restoring health, magic, and stamina on shouting. That's really strong. And we do have a new shout mod, so I'll definitely be playing around with shouts. As opposed to the second base point in illusion. Or imposing presence. Woo. Alright, things are opening up, and now we're coming into a lot of options. And Night Eye? And I'm definitely going to use that in a long time, though. Alright. Yeah, decisions will have to be made. And we don't have the second base point into Conjuration yet. So, the only thing... Let's say 25% better if they're within 40 feet. Is that stronger than the second base point? They're cheaper. I can already dual cast Frenzy. I need both probably before I can Frenzy Giants. .2% stronger, and if we get another point, that's another 0.2, which is only 4% points stronger, 4 levels maybe, as opposed to 25% on... Oh god, I have math questions. I can do the math, but I have questions about exactly. So we got 25% better magnitude on the illusion spells, which raises the level cap on Frenzy up to level 25, another 6 rounded down, so level 31 would be with the 25%, and we're only getting in another maybe 4 flat, I think, from the illusion mastery. Neither one brings us high enough to do giants, so we need both. And I want Silent Storm too. There's a lot that I want that are now becoming available. And Restoration. I'll need to get Edgewalker. This is where I want to go. To the poison spells. Get Putrefy at Restoration 40. What does Chalice do? If we're undead, what could make us undead? Oh, definitely, but that's not till 70. Now could be the level to go for the enchanting perk. No, I've got a soul trap spell. I can rely on that. And I was wanting to get the base perk before I enchanted the crossbow with soul trap. I'll have to put that off. I think one more skill of alteration and we can cast Mark and Recall. And is there anything else I should bother with real quick? And not till 40, not till 30 here, not till 40. And it's just a duration buff. I need something that makes them a little thicker, a little tougher. Just feed the monster. Feed human flesh to your zombies to make them more powerful. Cool. Okay, I have to read Rat King. Yeah, that sounds like I'll keep Merciful King active pretty often instead of giving 3 skeevers every combat. Alright, 'Alright, 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 You know what? We have a lot of alcohol still to sell, don't we? Yeah. Now's as good a time as any. We'll get better prices. We'll probably drain Tonelia of all of her money. We'll find a tent to sell the rest. And let's turn in all of our crap.
Something troubling you? Here's your share. Well done.
Back with good news, You did the job and you did it clean. And with no strings attached. Fine. I guess you'll need your You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold.
Looking for work?
Don't give up now. There's plenty of loot out there.
Yeah. The way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking extra
Ready
work.
for some work, or you... Good. We could use the coin.
Give me a heist.
Jeet Caravan brought the... Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Looking for work?
Don't muck it up. I didn't start.
This guild needs the coin.
I have work.
Walking away
Good.
without
We
taking
could use the...
work is not
One of the
gonna
quick...
make you
If you're in...
popular around here.
What do you say? Whatever. Just get it done. Here's the job.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available. Good.
Got a weird issue
They're also so
about these quests not starting.
just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine.
Well,
Let me give you the
Good.
details.
We could use the... We've actually stolen this item before. Somehow it ended up back in some other Mark's house.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm
Just
sure
keep
I'll
it clean.
recognize it.
Here you go.
Started.
Back with good news. Got plenty. Take your pick. Yeah.
Shit.
Someone tick. Fine. Here's everything you need
Alright,
to
I
know.
won't cancel her dialogue. That seems to
Steal anything worth talking
help.
about?
I can't tell if it helps or not.
Got more than you can handle. Got a good one here involving a shop. Whatever. Just get it done.
Wait for a dialogue
Here's the
to
job.
finish. Booyah. Alright, which towns are we going to? So we'll finish Maven. We got Whiterun, Solitude, Riften. 2 Whiteruns, 2 Solitudes. Definitely gonna go for the Solitudes because
So, you're Brynjolf's new project.
just came back from White. Maven will be... Is Maven hanging out in that inn right now? The Bee and Barb? It's 8 a.m. She's probably just walking around town. Pretty.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Alright, map, tell me. She is indeed still in the inn.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones.
I forgot to sell all my stolen crap.
If you've got the coin,
But
you've
there's
come
no
to the right
risk.
place.
Maven will not detect all of the beer I just stole.
What's your problem?
From technically her.
I trust you have good news for me.
Job's
Doesn't
finished,
tell me
ma'am.
much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is... Well, you should bring this information. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your
Steel dagger of what?
services.
Death's Door. Reduces targets with 5% or less to 1 health? Now that's very
I believe
interesting.
Brynjolf wishes to
I
speak
assume
to you.
the
We're done
health
here.
percentage is magnitude. So if you have really insane enchanting skill, you could get that closer to 100%. I wonder how stupid it can get without exploits. With exploits, obviously, it could go to probably over 100%.
What's
There's
your
probably
problem?
not a cap on it. With normal gameplay, I'm curious how high it gets. Return to Brynjolf, and we'll begin the other thing,
Divine's
and
blessing.
then ignore it,
May the
and
ground
switch to
you walk
main
make
quest. Alright. Now... Can we use the secret entrance without crashing.
Not a minute? Wanted to say something.
Where's Brynjolf? Is he in the target's room? Yes, he is. Oh, and there's a skill book in here, right? A lockpicking book. Nice.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in White... Exactly. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were... Then this is beyond coincidence. Someone's trying to take us down. Mercer thinks he... And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Mercer recognizes the symbol. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of free stuff. I probably should go ahead, morally speaking, just to keep myself consistent. The player and the character. I should probably go ahead.
It would
clear out all
seem our
those chests.
adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar.
They need to die.
Don't dismiss our adversary, so... However, don't mistake my admiration for...
We'll make them pay.
The parchment... His real name is Gullamai. Gullamai is... I'm betting... Get out of there. Shake him
perfect.
Down. See what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf.
We're going to Solitude anyway.
Have any questions?
Next. I also need to talk to Delvin real quick and turn in, I think, a couple of special items. Where are you at? Where's he at? I don't see him yet.
Stick to the... I give special rates to members
All
of the
right,
Thieves
now,
Guild.
do you have...
Show me what you've got.
You do not have Soul Trap. You do have Poison Damage Enchantment, which I'm kind of tempted. 3,000 gold I've got. I'm kind of tempted. I don't think I want to spend 3,000 gold on a Poison Enchant. I'll just get it later. It does go with my character. Now, I thought I had... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the big... I don't have a single big item to sell. I have 324 for 1,600 gold. Oh my god, we could afford a house soon. We won't be able to afford a house if we drain the rest of her gold, which we probably will do here. We'll see. Except for you, we definitely don't need... Yeah, this is what we want to get rid of. All the silver. Sure I don't accidentally sell anything else. We'll do you last. This stuff is all extremely cheap, so we'll do it last. We're eating a sweet roll. We need to eat a sweet roll. We can afford to get rid of the stolen potions. She only got 3 gold left. Well, in that case, all right, sell all the things. All
now,
of the things
if you'll
we sold.
excuse me.
Delvin, hey buddy.
Oh, you're back.
Queen Bee statue.
Well, if you have... There you go. This should cover it.
200 gold. Honey Brew, decanter.
Well, if you happen to... I think you'll find this payment to be more than fair.
Wonderful.
Be careful out there.
Alright, so... first we'll go ahead and do the Greybeards, and they'll send me to that first dungeon, and I'll do that and maybe a little more in the main quest before making the Solitude trip where we progress Thieves Guild. And then after that, I should have more spells to continue with the College of Winterhold, and I should be ready to, at that point, go ahead and actually pick one to actually push and see if we can clear some high-level dungeons. See if we can clear something. We're level 12. We can actually start... we're getting close to being able to
It's one thing to say
clear a real
skills
dungeon
to be a
soon.
thief.
But
It's another to actually use them.
I lied. There was one last thing before falling the stream. That will be disenchanting the dagger and anything else we might still have, and finishing selling.
Did we have an appointment?
I love your horns.
Was
Whoa!
it delivery? I can't remember.
You there's a lore explanation for why her alchemy lab is invisible. Fortified armor. Death's door. We can go ahead. Do I want to, before I grab... You know what? Actually, it would be fine to go ahead and enchant the gloves and the boots, because it only requires skill level 20 to get both base points, which we'll want to do before probably using greater souls instead of commons. So we'll have plenty of gloves and boots, but we'll do them last. So we've got 2 lessers we can spend. I want to recharge the Elven Sword. Actually, we don't have much. We don't have any soul gems to waste on just leveling up. Let's see. How good is my death's door? 6%. That's actually a pretty low level dagger then that we disenchanted, if it's worse than our 6%. Then that would be interesting. See, the crossbow is something that we don't hit targets too many times in a row, and we'll want to be like delivering poisons and enchantments and you know, anything else, rather than trying to focus on the actual archery damage itself. So that would definitely add some utility. Fear would be funny. The fear level isn't going to be high enough. 16? Really? I think I'd rather just go for some fire damage.
That's a decent enchantment.
I agree.
But keep studying. You've only
Oh, no.
scratched the surface.
I actually wanted... Wait a minute. No, it only says 1%. Is that because it only displays integers? Is there... Dude, I don't want to waste a gem on a non-combat enchantment right now. That'll do it. Alright, and then I will go ahead and put some XP on the gloves. Why not? I'm not going to enchant anything else anytime soon. We'll make another armor necklace just to sell. And a victory hat. I mean, it might as well be invisible. It's my character. Alright, well, Andrea.
Take a look.
Buy my things, number one. Such as my hat. My victory hat. My books. And that'll do. And we can actually afford everything she's got. Alright, that would probably level up our alteration, which I want. What about regular telekinesis? I think I'm going for telekinesis as our dragon strategy. Detects life. Alright, now is the time of alteration. There's not anything cheaper of the flying devices. Correct. Whirlwind Cloak. Opponents in melee range have a chance of being flung away. Ah, there's so much I actually want. There's so much I actually want to use. Number one. Obviously.
Okay. Now, where did I put those spiders? Excuse
Concern
me.
yourself with that later.
Spells and incantations.
Ma'am.
For those with the talent to cast them.
I still... I could afford these terrible robes. Now is the time. Okay. And... so, obviously that would help against the dragon. It even helps against poison damage. It would help against the mages that I expect to be fighting. Won't help in solitude. Let's focus on anything that would help in solitude. There's a wind room. Create a stone wall? That... I'm not gonna screw around that much. Not now. That I will try later. I don't rely on power attacks. Detect life, obviously, and telekinesis. Alright.
I have to remember. Ward first.
No regrets.
Yes? So, you
I'm
wish
loving
to
your
master
spells.
the arcane
How many
arts.
different spells you've got. I am on the way of mastering. And... paralysis room. I didn't buy the wind room. Right?
Ward first, then summon.
I want the wind room.
Need something?
The paralysis rune, I'm gonna have to... Before... See, what I should do is buy the paralysis rune. For strategic purposes, this is probably the best choice for the character. Which is the problem, because it probably shouldn't be a 500 gold spell tome. It should probably be a lot more. And also probably too expensive to use, at least pragmatically.
Now, where did I put those spiders?
What I'm saying is that it probably needs to be nerfed before I start relying on it. That's how I actually feel. Nobody knows me. Shut up. We never use you. We never use you. We set the telekinesis.
Protect yourself right.
My alteration. Alright, I will have to resist the temptation to exploit that. It costs a lot of magic anyway. More importantly, so now that we're at skill 25, can I mark? Why? You lack the ability to use this spell. That's another one I may have to look into correcting models. So Paralysis Rune and Market Recall. Market Recall comes from Translocate. I think you're supposed to be able to... I know what the problem is. This might work right now. So Translocate has perk and skill requirement. I believe you're supposed to be able to use one mark by the time you're level skill 25 in Alteration. But we probably don't have the perk that it technically requires because of our skill tree mod. Because this perk in the game probably doesn't have the ID, the same ID as what is required by this mod. So let's see if it saved. It did. Cast it again. 2 marks. No. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and use 1 mark, but I need to now nerf it. Per rank. Oh, okay. Huh. See, we only have 2 base points, and this is designed around the 0 out of 5 base points from vanilla, which I personally didn't find to be the right decision, but it's easy to fix. It's easy to fix. I just don't think I should have 2 marks. I would not want... See, this lets you go all the way up to 5 marks. There's too much. I want... Yeah, it's... What? Give me 20 marks. Oh my god. What I really want is for there to be 1 mark at 25, and then maybe a 2nd mark at expert, and then maybe a 3rd mark at master. Something like that. 3 marks at most is what I want. I don't know. All right, well, I will go ahead and just put a mark here. Oh, you have to name it. That'll do. And now we have stuff to sell.
I've never seen me all this upset about anything. The city really gets to me.
Some of it is stolen still.
Welcome. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
And still no soul trap. Well, I'm no longer kinda rich. I was. Not anymore. You can go ahead and just buy. I really don't have much else to sell except the stolen stuff. Yeah, I don't need 3 of you. In fact, yeah, I never remember to use these, so I'll just save the big one. Got our cure disease. And well, if the Khajiit are not out this door. Oh, our inventory's almost empty. We can get by without selling this handful. We'll make it. We'll be fine. if we need to. I don't think the cats are out here. The cats are! Excellent.
So many. Take a look.
And you have absorb health, black ice, 10%. No, that one's stronger. No, generates gold per hour. Wait, that goes on gloves. So if I spend 892 gold, how many? It's gonna take 90 hours to make my gold back, and that's probably not in-game hours. I know for a fact that the Clavicus Vial pacts, they say within an hour, but they don't go by just in-game hour, and I don't think they go by real-life hours either. I'm not sure actually how it is. How it is measured. I'd have to... It's probably an obvious answer that I'm just overthinking, but certainly skooma. Yeah, I wish I had that. I wish I had that. I could really use more gold because I really have things set to brutal difficulty. Anything else? Yes, we have a necklace. Stolen. We'll keep the poison. We don't need any aversions. How about aversion to poison? Don't need you. Only level 10 on the paralysis. Man, we have sweet roll to eat. I just want to get rid of the stolen ones. There they are. Alright, so alright.
May the
Everything.
road lead you to Warden Sands.
We have to eat all the evidence. There it goes. Okay. And we are stocked on skooma. We still have over 800 gold. We're going to go up to the Greybeards. And I'll go ahead and get our character over to
Where do you want to go?
Iverstead.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Little snow never stopped
And
me.
then
Don't worry.
be done with this stream. Here we are. Now we did eat, and we've got the quest selected. And I'll have to look into the paralysis rune and the translocate mod. I'll have to look into both of those by next stream. Thanks for watching.